Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, pag-uusapan natin itong tinatawag nating conjugal partner relationships or mas kilala sa tawag na conjugal partner sponsorships. Let's talk about how can we become part of it, who are those couple na napapabilang sa kategoryang ito, and when can we apply to sponsor our partner if ever na pumasok tayo sa kategoryang ito. But before anything else, I would like you to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell for my future videos. Pag-usapan natin itong conjugal partner relationships na to. Ano ba ibig sabihin nito? Anong kahulugan nito? Kailan tayo pwedeng pumasok dito? Kailan tayo pwedeng mapabilang sa kategoryang ito? So, if we Google these words, it says that when a couple enter into a marriage-like relationships, but they are not married and they cannot live together due to some circumstances beyond their control. In other words, sila yung mga tinatawag nating LDR or long distance relationships. Nasa magkabilang dulo sila ng mundo. Gabi kay partner, gabi kay principal applicants, umaga naman dito kay sponsor. Ano pa ang characteristic ng conjugal partner relationships? Basta ba magkalayo lang kayo, LDR lang kayo, conjugal partner na kayo? So, hindi po. Kasi kahit spousal, nagkakalayo din yung mga yan. Di po ba? So alamin natin kung kailan pumapasok ang isang couple into a conjugal partner relationships. Kasi marami akong na-encounter na couple. So akala nila kung LDR sila, conjugal partner na ang ina-apply nila. So napapind out na lang nila na pwede pala silang mag-apply sa spousal. Pwede rin sila sa common law. Kaya alamin natin kung paano maging isang conjugal partner. Kasi may qualification po na hinahanap. O may katangiang hinahanap para mapabilang tayo sa conjugal partner relationships. Which is, habang tumatagal, pahirap ng pahirap mapabilang o ma-approve bilang conjugal partner relationships. So ano yung mga common reasons para tawagin tayong conjugal partner? Number one is yung hindi sila pwedeng pakasal. Kasi maybe si sponsor is kasal sa Pilipinas, nag-divorce lang dito sa Canada, then nakilala niya sa Pilipinas si principal applicant na single, hindi sila pwedeng pakasal sa Pilipinas kasi because our government doesn't recognize divorce until now. So wala silang means na magpakasal para maging isang spousal. So yun po yun. Or either way naman, maybe si sponsor is single but may previous marriage naman si principal applicant sa Pilipinas. Hindi rin sila pwedeng pakasal. Dahil baka i-demanda sila ng adultery or, di ba, sa Pilipinas ng dating ex-husband ni principal applicant. Unless meron silang pera o may resources sila para mag-file ng annulment at willing silang maghintay sa napakatagal na proseso ng annulment at maging isang spousal. So ano pa po, hindi rin sila pwede magsama sa loob ng isang taon para maging isang common law. So ito yung madalas na dilemma ng mga nag-a-apply ng conjugal partner relationships. Napakahirap kasi i-convince ng visa officer o ng BO na hindi na kayo pwedeng magsama kahit sa loob ng isang taon man lamang, iba, sa Pilipinas or anywhere. So ano pa yung common reasons na para mapabilang tayo sa conjugal partner relationships? Same-sex marriage. So, alam naman natin na sa Pinas hindi pwede magpakasal ang same-sex couples, right? Although may mga religious groups na nagsasagawa ng mga same-sex civil union ceremony. But still, our government doesn't recognize this kind of ceremony to be called a husband and a husband or a wife and a wife. So, pwede lang natin i-present ito as a proof of our relationships. Pero unable to become spousal, hindi po natin pwedeng i-provide yun. So, paano tayo mapapabilang sa tinatawag nating conjugal partner relationship? Basta ba single si sponsor dito sa Canada, then may asawa sa Pilipinas si principal applicant, pasok na sila sa conjugal partner relationships? Or halimbawa si sponsor naman ang may asawa dito sa Canada, tapos single si principal applicant sa Pilipinas, pasok na kaagad sila sa conjugal partner relationship? My answer is no. Hindi po ganun. Kailangan munang tapusin ni sponsor kung siya ang kasal dito sa Canada or kasal sa Pilipinas bago niya sponsoran or bago sila maging conjugal partner ng kanyang principal applicant sa Pilipinas. Same thing din naman kay principal applicant na siya ay may previous marriage sa Pilipinas at single naman dito si sponsor sa Canada. Kailangan din niyang tapusin ang marriage niya sa Pilipinas bago siya matawag na conjugal partner sa kanyang sponsor. So, paano po ginagawa yun? So, pwede silang mag-file ng divorce dito sa Canada kung si sponsor ang may asawa dito sa Canada or previously married sa Canada or even sa Pilipinas. If si principal applicant naman ang may previously married sa Pilipinas, kailangan din naman niyang mag-file ng legal separation or affidavit of non-cohabitation, affidavit of abandonment sa kanyang ex para mapabilang siya o makapasok siya sa conjugal partner relationships ng kanyang sponsor. So, ganun po yun. So, once si married PA is meron ng pinangahawakang legal separations or affidavit of non-cohabitation or affidavit of abandonment galing sa mga government-bodied institution na notarized, that's the time that he or she can enter into a conjugal partner relationships. Same thing din naman kay sponsor dito sa Canada kung meron na siyang divorce decision or meron din siyang pinangahawakang legal separation letter or legal separation paper or affidavit. That's the time na pwede na rin siyang pumasok sa tinatawag natin conjugal partner relationships or common law partner relationships. Actually, so once you have those documents, that's the day one that you are entering into a conjugal partner relationships. CIC just want to make sure na before they process your application, that they just want to make sure that other parties concerned na hindi sila mapapatrouble if they, pag dumating sa scenario na hahabulin kayo ng mga excess ninyo at sasabihin kay CIC, hey CIC, bakit mo inaprobahan ng visa nitong lalaking ito o nitong babaeng ito, kasal siya sa akin. So, CIC just want to make sure that they cover their butt, right? So, sasabihin lang ni CIC na, hey, meron silang sinubmit na legal separation, actually pirmado ka pa. Kaya hindi mo kami pwedeng habulin o hindi mo sila pwedeng habulin o hindi mo sila pwedeng balikan dahil meron silang sinubmit na legal separation letter or meron silang sinubmit na divorce paper. So, sana po malinaw yun. So, pag-usapan naman natin yung mga supporting documents na kailangan natin i-provide to support our grounds as a conjugal partner or as a common law partner relationships. So, actually, marami po ito. From assets, like joint house and lot, joint vehicle ownership, joint motorcycle ownership, or joint business ownerships, or joint bank account. Pwede po nating i-support your grounds through that kinds of documents or through that kinds of supporting documents. But when it comes to joint account, take note po, kung mag-open kayo ng joint account, what I mean, I'm talking to the sponsor. So kung mag-open kayo ng joint account sa Pilipinas, let's say bumisita ka kay principal applicant and then pinag-open mo siya ng bank account together with your names, do not present your Canadian passport or Canadian permanent residence dahil hindi nila i-honor dyan. Kahit na yan is government issued identification. Mas magandang i-produce ninyo or i-provide ninyo is yung Philippine passport mo plus other types of identifications na pwede mong kuhain sa Pilipinas. Kasi ayaw nilang magpa-open ng joint account with the other is a Canadian passport or Canadian citizen. Ayaw nilang ganun. Based on my experience lang naman po. So, yun sa may joint bank account. And the rest would be good naman. What else? Aside from asset. So, pwede rin naman liabilities like credit card. So, si sponsor na nandito sa Canada, pwede siyang manghingi ng extension sa kanyang credit card company para kay principal applicants na nasa Pilipinas. But, just a tip, lagyan ninyo ng limit ang credit limit ni sponsor, ni principal applicant, I mean, sa Pilipinas kasi baka naman mag-shopping gallery yan doon sa Pilipinas, magulat na lang kayo rito, ang laki ng statement mo. Dahil ginastos na pala niya yung limit niya sa Pilipinas. Kasi, siyempre, we're talking about peso. Pag nagsha-shopping siya roon, and then isipin ni principal applicant na, anyway, dollar naman yan pagdating sa statement niya roon sa Canada. So, just a heads up lang po. So what else? Pwede rin namang lease contract or rental agreement ni principal applicant together with your name. So you cannot afford to get to provide a joint house and lot. So if you're going to visit your principal, I'm talking to the sponsor right here in Canada. So if you're going to visit your principal applicant sa Pilipinas, so make your travel worthy. Ilatag na ninyo kung ano yung mga dapat mong gawin pagdating mo roon. From the day one na dumating ka na roon, don't just visit her or visit him just to be with them or just to be with him or just to be with her. Gawin mong makabuluhan yung pagdalaw mo sa kanya sa Pilipinas. So, the day one, wala kayong bahay doon, wala kayong sariling bahay, nangungupahan na si principal applicant mo roon o si partner mo doon. So, kausapin mo yung landlord ni principal applicant or yung landlord ni partner mo na I wanted to renew her or his lease agreement and include my names on it or include my name on it. So, ganun po yun. I did that 15 years ago kasi wala naman kaming bahay at lupa sa Pilipinas nung time na yun. So, ganun ang ginawa ko. And then, over time, every time na bumibisit ka roon, so yung rental agreement na yon or yung lease contract na yon is tumatanda, di ba? So by the time na i-sponsoran mo na si principal applicant, strong documents na yung rental agreement or yung lease contract ni principal applicants. Kasama na mo nang ipoprovide yun as your supporting documents as a conjugal partner o as a common law partner. So ano pa po? Pwede rin namang insurance policy. Diba? So si principal applicant or si sponsor na nandito sa Canada is pwede niya i-declare si principal applicant as his or as her beneficiary sa kanyang life insurance, term life insurance, or company benefits para maging kanyang beneficiary. Same thing din naman kay principal applicant sa Pilipinas. Pwede niyang i-declare si sponsor na nandito sa Canada as his beneficiary. But medyo may problema tayo doon pagdating sa Pilipinas kay principal applicant. Because some insurance company doesn't recognize the term conjugal partner or common law partner as your beneficiary. Pero napapakiusapan naman lahat ng mga yan. But it's just based on my experience kasi agent doesn't recognize anong term yan. Kasi ang tinatanggap lang namin is fiancé or housewife or husband. Pero hindi pwedeng yung mag-i-issue kami ng statement na ang nakalagay doon as your beneficiary is common law partner or conjugal partner kasi hindi nila kilala pa yun. Nung panahon na yun, I don't know now. But still, napapakiusapan. As I said, napapakiusapan naman siya. So, sana po malinaw po yun. So, ano pa po? Pwede rin naman kayong kumuha ng, as I said, pwede kayong kumuha ng vehicle ownership or motorcycle ownership. Diba? Kung gusto mong bigyan ng luho si principal applicant, kuha kayo ng kotse, hulugan. So, nandoon sa ORCR ng sasakyan ninyo, ang pangalan ninyong dalawa. Nandoon din ang payment mode or payment schedule na nandoon na nagpapadala ka kay principal applicant ang pambayad ng monthly payment niya sa kotse niya or sa motorcycle ninyo. So, yun yung mga typical na supporting documents na pwede ninyong i-produce to support your grounds as a common law partner or as a conjugal partner category. So, ano pa po ang pwede nating i-present or i-provide na supporting documents to support our grounds as a conjugal partner relationships? So, as we all know, CIC is always asking for attestation letter or letter of support from our family members, from our friends or even acquaintances that will prove that our relationship to our partners is genuine. So, pwede kayong manghingi ng attestation letter sa kanila, sa mga kaibigan ninyo. Kung si sponsor, pwede siyang manghingi dito sa mga kaibigan niya dito sa Canada na magsasabing ang kanyang relasyon kay principal applicant na nasa Pilipinas is genuine. Same thing din naman kay principal applicant na pwede siya manghingi ng support or letter of attestation or statement letter na magsasabing ang relasyon niya kay sponsor dito sa Canada is genuine as well. And that letter is supported with their signatures and a copy of their government-issued identification na meron ding pirma nito. Just to prove na hindi dami yung nag-issue ng attestation letter. So, maliwanag po tayo ron. So, ano pa po ang pwede natin i-present aside from attestation letter? Pwede rin po ang conversation or communication transcript. Ano itong mga to? Conversation ninyo through Messenger, through Viber, or whatever platform it is. Sa akin kasi, I was a Magic Jack. We have a Magic Jack before that with Canadian number. So, meron akong call logs about 15 pages of call logs for the whole 5 years, 7 years of conversation. Na-save ko yun through my white magic jack. And I also use Skype conversation. Meron kaming chat doon or even calls. Lately, we use Messenger. And during my time kasi wala pang translation sa English, I just submitted all of them to support my grounds. But now, you have to filter muna yung conversations ninyo before you translate it into English. Siyempre, it needs to be a public conversation, not a private one. So, yun po yun. So, aside sa communication transcript or transcript of conversation, ano pa pong pwede natin i-provide? As we all know, pwede rin natin ibigay ang pictures natin. Mga shared pictures ni sponsor at saka ni principal applicant together with their members of the family on both sides. Pwede natin ibigay yon. So, that's what I did. So you can do that every time that the sponsor visit his or her principal applicant back home. So the mas maganda, the better one is itaon ninyo na meron kayong event o meron kayong okasyon para magpakuha kayo ng pictures. And I would suggest to hire a photographer because the photographer knows every angles and details of his subject. So mas maganda mag-hire kayo ng photographer para pag nagpapapicture kayo, alam niya kung paano niya kayo ia-angulo. And that would refer as well, and that would support your commitment ceremony or officially conjugal partner ceremony, or officially becoming a conjugal partner with each other. So aside from pictures, transcript of communications or conversation, and attestation letters, what else can we present or can we provide to support our grounds as a conjugal partner relationships? Pwede rin po ang travel records. So, what are those travel records? On my time, every time I visited my partner, we also went in different places. The first time I visited her, we went to Hong Kong and Macau. And the second time, we went to Singapore. The third time, we went to Malaysia. And we went to Thailand until na magpa-Philippines na lang kami. The last place was we were visited was Boracay. So all the tickets that we purchased and all the boarding pass that we had in all those travels were securely safe and kept. So tinago ko po lahat yun, pati including the hotel reservations that we check-ins, even the receipts. So those are safely secured, and I compiled all of those documents and I scanned it and submitted those documents as another part of supporting documents to support our grounds. So ganun po ang ginawa ko. So you might be asking me, sir, since that you were going to Singapore and Hong Kong, why you still choose to go on to pursue on conjugal partner category instead of getting married in a foreign country and become spousal? Napakadali na lang kung spousal kayo, di ba? Actually, yun ang plano namin. That's why we went to Hong Kong. Ahead of time, nag-apply na ako ng online application for wedding a week before I go to Philippines. But I thought everything run smooth, so nagbayad na ako ng application ko, about $200 Hong Kong yata yun that time. And then, by the time na nagpunta na kami ng Hong Kong, and we thought that we were getting married there, nung nagpapalop na kami ng application namin for wedding, for marriage certificate, unfortunately, hindi pa pala na-process yung application namin. So, we need to stay there for another week. Sabi ng officer, which is napakahirap na para sa amin. So ang ginawa na lang namin is kumuha kami ng letter from the officer that our wedding was not pursued through the circumstances beyond our control. Kasi sila ang nagkulang sa pag-process, sa proseso, although bayad na kaming lahat, may mga resibo na kami. Pero sabi nila, marami daw silang pinaprocess, kaya hindi kami nakaabot. So, yun ang nangyari. Hindi na kami nakapagpakasal doon dahil 1 week lang naman ang stay namin. And then, the next visit namin, we went to Singapore, but applying foreign marriage to Singapore is really, really hard. So, one of the parties should be there 2 weeks ahead of time of your planned or desired wedding day. So, hindi naman po pwede sa amin na 2 weeks ako mag-i-stay sa Singapore tapos sasayangin ko yung 2 weeks ko doon para lang magpakasal. Dahil I am only allowed 30 days on my vacations every year. So, hindi na rin namin pinrosper. Hindi na rin kami nag-go on sa ganong foreign wedding sa Singapore. Ganon din sa Malaysia and Thailand. Hindi na rin kami nagpakasal sa ganon. But the records that we had in Hong Kong na hindi natuloy yung kasal namin. So I kept it and sinama ko siya sa documents na pinasa namin to support our grounds that we tried to get married in foreign country but due to circumstances hindi natuloy. So ganun po siya. As I said, I kept them all those documents together, and then I used them as another supporting document to support my grounds or our grounds to this conjugal partner sponsorship. So, sa mga nagpaplano mag-sponsor through conjugal partner grounds, try considering applying foreign wedding first. So, kung sa tingin ninyo, kaya ninyo yung ganong sistema o yung ganong pamamaraan ng foreign wedding nila like Singapore and Hong Kong, then go on. Mas madaling ma-approve sa spousal ground. Even marriage is take place in a different country or in a foreign country. So, yeah, if sa tingin ninyo hindi nyo kaya, keep all those conversation, all those email threads ng galing sa Immigration Hong Kong or sa Singapore government. Then you can use them all. You can use all those documents to support your ground na nag-try kayong magpakasal but for some reason beyond your control, hindi nyo nagawa. So that's another types of supporting documents to support your ground. And hello mga ka-journey. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is the fourth part of our discussions regarding sa Conjugal Partner Relationship Program or Conjugal Partner Sponsorship Program ng Family Class Sponsorship Program dito sa Canada. So, dun sa third part, pinag-usapan natin doon is yung mga documents na pwede pa natin i-present to support our grounds as conjugal partner relationships. To do the recap, so ito yung mga attestation letters from both parties, friends, relatives, and acquaintances. So, pwedeng kaibigan ni sponsor, kamag-anak ni sponsor, or kakilala niya at na magbibigay ng letter to attest that his or her relationships kay principal applicant is genuine. Same thing din naman kay principal applicant na kakilala niya or kamag-anak niya na mag-a-attest din na magpapatunay or mag-a-attest na ang kanyang relationships kay sponsor is genuine as well. So ano pa pong pinag-usapan natin? Pinag-usapan din natin yung communication scripts or communication logs or conversation records. Mas kilala sa convo records. So ito yung mga communications record, ni sponsor kay principal applicants, maybe from the day 1 na nagkakilala sila hanggang sa days na nag-decide na si sponsor na sponsoran si principal applicant coming here to Canada. So, ganun po yung mga records na yon. But as I usually said po, it has to be filtered before translate it into English. Because during my time, wala naman translation na ginagawa that time. Basta kung usapan nyo Tagalog, Tagalog lang. So just print it out, file it, and isama mo to sa application ninyo. Ano pa pong pinag-usapan natin sa third part is travel records. So either records of any place that you visited together katulad ni sponsor na kasamang nagta-travel siya ni principal applicants every time na nagbabakasyon si sponsor kay principal applicants. Either ito yung airplane tickets, hotel reservations and receipts, and pictures as well. So, ito yung mga documents na magsasabi na ang relationships ni sponsor kay principal applicant is genuine. So, ngayon naman, pag-usapan naman natin kung kailan pwedeng mag-lodge ng application or mag-lodge ng sponsorship application si sponsor para kay principal applicants. So, kailan po pwedeng mag-lodge ng conjugal partner sponsorship ang isang couple? Or kailan pwede silang mag-submit ng sponsorship through conjugal partner category? As we all know, each party's concern should be free from any legal matters when it comes to marriage is concerned. Ibig ko pong sabihin, kailangan kung si married sponsor ay dapat siya ay divorced or legally separated. Same thing din naman kay principal applicant kung married siya before, he or she should be legally separated before entering into a conjugal partner relationship. Kailangan po is free sila sa kanilang mga marriage life or kailangan na void nila ang kanilang marriage before entering into a conjugal partner relationships. Then after nun, a year or so of their relationships as conjugal partner, that's the time that they can submit or they can lodge their applications as a conjugal partner category. So, maliwanag po yun. So, after a year of being into a married-like relationship and they cannot live together into one group for a year, at least a year, to be able to call them a common law partner, that's the time na pwede na po silang mag-submit ng application as a conjugal partner category. But make sure that all the documents and supporting documents were filed and compiled properly. Ibig sabihin, all the supporting documents na nabanggit natin sa ating mga nakaraang video were properly checked when it comes to date and places are concerned. So dapat po kasi synchronize po ito sa ating mga application forms. So we need to check it at least 100 times until pumasok na sa isip natin ang mga data and details sa ating isip or sa ating utak. Kailangan po kasi nakadetalye ito mabuti and synchronize ito sa mga forms na ating pipilapan from generic generic application for Canada or form 0008 until papunta kay 5669 or scheduled A, background declaration, papunta naman kay form 5532 or sponsorship evaluation and relationship or relationship information. Dapat lahat po ito ay magkakatugma ng detalye. So dapat po pare-pareho sila para walang discrepancy. Otherwise, matatawag po itong misrepresentation that will cause your application to be denied or refused. If the principal applicant has a dependent minor, she or he can still add this minor dependent to his form 0008. Other applicants kasi nakaka-encounter ako is meron siyang dependent minor pero meron din namang form 0008 din sa dependent minor, which is hindi naman kailangan pa kasi talking to principal applicants. So your application form 0008 is able to include your dependent minor hanggang 5. So until 5 dependent minor po ang pwede ninyong ilagay sa inyong generic application form 0008. Yung pang-anim, dun pa lang magkakaroon ng additional dependent form 0008. So maliwanag po yun. Kung si principal applicants ay merong dependents na 18 years old or over, he or she needs to file a separate Scheduled A background declaration or mas kilala sa tawag na Form 5669. So, ganun po yun. Malinaw po sa atin yun na pag ang dependent ni principal applicant is 18 years old or over, kailangan nilang mag-file din ng sariling Scheduled A background declaration or what we call Form 5669. And additional family information should only be done by principal applicants. Si principal applicant lang po ang gagawa noon dahil yun ay refer to his or her family background. Mga kapatid, mga magulang, ganun po siya. And if si principal applicant po ay merong anak or merong dependent na isasama na meron ding anak, doon po pumapasok ang tinatawag na financial evaluation or Form 1283. Ito yung mas kilala sa tawag na LICO system, yung low income cut-off. Meron po kasing kailangan i-fill up or i-provide si principal, si sponsor, pag naka-encounter siya ng principal applicant na merong apo or merong may isasamang dependent na merong anak. Then all supporting documents are all properly compiled well po. That is the purpose of documents checklist. So nandun din sa checklist yung mga reminders in every forms that principal applicants and sponsors need to be signed to make sure that all your application package is properly compiled in accordingly manner. So I would suggest to make a cover in each particular documents. I-clips nyo ito, lagyan nyo ng label ng bawat documents, whatever document it is, to make sure na yung magbubukas ng application package nyo is masasatisfied sa presentation ng application forms ninyo or presentation ng papers nyo together with your supporting documents. Kailangan po kasi natin na, matuwa ang visa officer sa paper presentations pa lang ng application package natin. So, second judgment na lang yung nilalaman ng application forms ninyo. Third judgment is yung love story nyo by supporting your grounds with your documents. With that documents, doon natin i-depends yung claim natin bilang conjugal partner relationships category by presenting your documents and brief explanation why we fall into a conjugal partner category and not a common law partner, neither spousal ground. So through your application, dapat maipakita natin na meron tayong immigration barriers or impediments. Although, common na sa kanila na hindi talaga pwede magpakasal ng isang couple na divorce or legally separated sa Pilipinas, di ba? But, cohabitation is a common thing sa visa officer sa Pilipinas. Meaning, common law partner relationship ang palaging i-insist nila sa mga nag-a-apply ng conjugal partner category. So, marami na akong na-encounter na gano'n na hindi sila nasasatisfied sa kanilang defense to claim as a conjugal partner category. So, palagi nilang ini-insist na pwede kayong magsama kasi cohabitation in the Philippines is a common thing. So, alam na nila na pwede magsama ang opposite sex sa Pilipinas dahil tanggap naman ito ng society. Alam din naman nila na pwede rin magsama ang same sex sa Pilipinas dahil tanggap din naman ito ng society. Diba? So, yun po ang i-depend natin. And visa officer also knows that same sex can, get married or pwede magpakasalang same sex sa ibang bansa. para matawag na spousal. So, ang i-depend na lang natin doon is yung what reason or what capacity we have why we cannot do what others can do. So, yun po siya. Sana po maliwanag doon, and remember, humihingi po tayo para tayong humihingi ng asylum dito sa conjugal partner ground. Because conjugal partner is a very complicated matter po. Butas ng karayo man dinadaanan natin dito at hindi pintuan ng simbahan na malapad at malaki. So, ganun po siya. So again, thank you for watching my videos, and if you have comments and questions, just leave down below and I will answer it as soon as I can. So salamat po. Good luck to all of us.